everyone's looking for the young guy. They're looking for McVay. I think take a shot out. Todd Bowles, get him a second shot at head coach and see if he can do it.
I don't think they will. If they don't have Anthony Davis, I'm saying it right now. If Anthony Davis is out for the playoffs, they don't make it out of the first round.
It's crazy. And our kids will know how great Tom Brady is because he's going to be playing.
Yes, it is 15.0%.
That's what the Yankees brought Garrett Cole to do.
He was a 6th-round pick. This is a fairy tale story that's being written in front of our eyes.
People like to call them their JV team, and they just stole one of their better players.
They didn't struggle against the Padres. The Padres didn't really put up a fight in most of the games.
Jerry Jones, hope you're listening.
Hi, I'm Landon Bowe, and you're listening to Outsiders Opinions with Kevin and Austin.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to our MLB Opinions of the Week. I'm Kevin, and I'm joined by the stat man, the man with the hammer, Austin.
I'm not really the man with the hammer. I mean, that's Judge. He definitely is setting things straight, all rise, and I think he's definitely going to hit 62 and maybe above that.
Yeah, as you can guess, we're going to talk about Judge and the AL record. We can talk about the home run record and how he would pass the one that's not the steroid one. So they've axed out the steroid one with Bonds, but it is incredible. And I'm curious what your thoughts are, Austin, on just teams walking Judge.
Oh, yeah, he was walked 3 times yesterday. They're scared. That's all I can say. They're scared. I can't wait till we get to the playoffs and we're just going to have a free base runner because let's walk him, I guess. But Yankees clinched yesterday. I'm happy. Guarantees a playoff spot. Guarantees that my playoff prediction of having the Yankees in the playoffs is correct. Pujols 2 away from 700. He also hit one to the wall just like Judge did. Judge hit that 113 miles an hour, 404 feet. In most parks, that's a homer. People talk about the Yankees park as being Little League. It's only right field. Center field and left center especially is extremely deep comparatively to most parks. It's a pitcher's park unless you're pulling the ball if you're a lefty. Hitter. Yeah, if you're pulling the ball if you're a lefty, yeah, you can hit some easy homers. But it's like the 20th best park for hitters, which means that it's in the bottom half. But what Judge is doing is very, very impressive, and I want to get your take. Both Pujols is 2 away from 700. Judge, 2 away from 62, which would break the AL record. Who hits it first? I'm going to say Judge, even though 2 away, either of them could do it. Like, I know Judge is obviously better than Pujols right now, and Judge should do it first no matter what. It's not really that simple, because you could get hot and hit 2 in one game. Anything can really happen, especially when the records are this close. I think both hit their marks. Judge reaches 62, and I think Pujols reaches 700. But who do you think does it first?
Yeah, I'm going to go Pujols. I was thinking Judge, but I think teams are just walking Judge now because they're not scared of the order behind Judge. Like, they're scared of Judge, and they're like, we'd rather just have you on base than have to pitch the ball to you, which just shows the incredible seasons he's having. And Pujols, I think, doesn't, like, he's scary, but there are other hitters that are scarier than the Yankees players because you have Goldschmidt, you have Arenado, Tyler O'Neill, and just a bunch of other hitters for the Cardinals. So I think Pujols makes it first, but they do both complete it. Like, there's still, I think, plenty of time.
Oh, yeah, a ton of time. The Yankees have 13 games left, and Judge has to hit 2? Yeah, he's easy money.
Yeah, and how I'm sure this gives you another reason to love Judge is before the season, he bet on himself, turning down one of the largest contracts, and then he has a historic season.
I love it. That's exactly what I was talking about, Michael Harris. Look, I'm a Yankees fan, so we're going to have to spend more money on him, which isn't good for my quote-unquote favorite team. But this is what I would have done if I was Judge anyway. Judge bet on himself, and now he's going to get one of the biggest contracts of all time. and he deserves it. He's one of the best players. Did you see his throw to second base yesterday?
I think I did see that. It was like
It
on the
was
dot.
it was immaculate. Aaron Judge is the most accurate thrower from right field in the game right now. Now, is he the best fielder? I don't know. Mookie's really good at catching the ball. But if it's throwing a guy out, Mookie or any other right fielder versus Judge, I'm taking Judge 100 times out of 100. Gallo can get to some other balls. Judge can't get to. Gallo's a great fielder. So is Betts. But if we're talking throwing the ball, no one. He is so accurate, it's crazy.
Yeah,
It's like when you green it in MLB The Show, you just know it. Well, it's the. I'm sure you use timing.
you have to get the yellow one.
The yellow one. He hits the
yellow
yellow one every time. Every time. It's crazy.
Yeah.
He's also
And-
playing on rookie difficulty though, so.
Yeah, and he was playing center field for most of the year, which just goes on to show he's having a historic season, which in my opinion makes him the MVP because Ohtani is just incredible and like we've never seen it before. But he's leading almost every category. He's definitely leading triple. He has a triple crown right now, right? Or is he still 1
Yes,
point
he
off?
does. He does.
Okay.
He's had it for a couple days now because Bogarts and Arias have both struggled, and Judge would be the second player since 1967 to win a triple crown. Can you name the other player who's done it since 1967? This is easy.
1967.
Since 1967, it's
AL
really
or-
easy. AL. Well, no, it's talking all time triple crown winners, but
Is it Bonds?
no.
Oh, shit.
Actually, it may not be. It may be the players from the AL. Maybe it's an AL record. If it is, then I'm sorry I messed you up.
No,
The guy's
you're
from the
totally
AL
good.
though. I just know the guy is from the AL.
I don't like how you said it's easy, and I'm not.
No, it's easy. I would have got this in 2.5 seconds.
You're not. You're playing on rookie difficulty. With stats. AL. Oh, is it Suzuki? Or no? Ichiro? Nope.
Because you got to win homers, average, and RBIs. Those are the three.
Okay. I'm gonna guess Trout.
Nope.
No. All right. Well, let's cut the suffering. While I'm.
Cut the suffering. It's Miguel Cabrera.
Oh, dang it.
In 2012, he led the AL with 44 home runs, 139 RBIs, and a 330 batting average. Not 30-30, that'd be crazy. 330 batting average. So, yeah, Miguel Cabrera was that guy. But nonetheless, Judge is on track to do that. Just because you mentioned it, I want to see how close Trout's gotten. I know Trout's got 2 of the 3. Oh, no, he hasn't.
Really?
Wow. He's led the league in RBI once. But I thought he led the league in homers. But I guess not. 2019, he hit 45. But that wasn't enough to win it. And he's never led the league in average, even though his career batting average is 302, which is wild to me.
Yeah. But now we've talked about Judge, just incredible, and we think he makes it. Let's give some love to Albert Pujols. He is 2 away from 600, and the people ahead of him would be Barry Bonds, Hank Aaron, and Babe Ruth. Absolute legends, even Barry Bonds before steroids. But when you have Hank Aaron and Babe Ruth, then Pujols, that's just incredible. And I think it'd be a good thing to be happy for Pujols because it kind of seemed like he was running on fumes last year, but now it seems he's been reinvigorated by being back in St. Louis.
Yeah, and look, I love Pujols. He's one of the greatest players of all time, but he really did have a depressing end to his career. If we look at like Los Angeles, never really he didn't make the playoffs at all with the LA Angels. Fell off completely during his stretch there. He was not as dominant. Every year with the Cardinals, he was hitting insane every year. And then he played well with the Dodgers last year, and I thought that was it. I thought that's it. He's going to retire. And then he decided to come back to St. Louis, and he's playing amazing. He has an 845 OPS. He has 19 homers. He needs to hit 21 to hit 700. And a lot of people thought that was impossible. But he's proving a lot of those people wrong.
Yeah, and I think it's just a very nice thing in history. And it may be a while till we see another active player reach 600 home runs.
Or
Because
700.
No, it's 600.
He's about to hit 700. He's at 698.
It's 700. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was 600. So we got Barry Bonds, 762, and then he's at 698.
Yes.
I'm trying to look at.
He's not even gonna get close. But Trout's is gonna be really close if Trout plays like a long career, because Trout hits 40 per 162. 162 games, Trout averages 40 homers for his career. He's hit 36 this season in only 108 games.
Yeah, so I'm trying to pull it up. Because it was just showing like 600 club. I'm curious. So Trout's probably it's close. I was listening to something and people were saying Yordan Alvarez just because he's an insane hitter.
Yeah, Yordan. Look, I really like Yordan, but the issue is Yordan doesn't hasn't played enough games for me to say definite. Like his 162 game average is 44, but he played 87 and then 2 in his first 2 seasons. 87 games and then 2. And he played 144 and 125. Like, he's played amazing so far this career, but I just need to see more. If you get what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I totally get what you're saying. And like my point was, it's going to be a while because the first active player that I see in this list is Miguel Cabrera, and he's at 506.
Yeah, he's not going to hit it.
Then you have Nelson Cruz.
Stanton is necessary.
Stanton's
A necessary addition. Yeah, he's at 375, but he's been hurt a lot. Now, he's only 32. So if he plays 8 more years and he averages 43, he just needs to stay healthy. He'll probably hit 30 homers this year. And I expect him to get back into the flow of things because he was amazing last year with the Yankees. So I think he'll get back into it. I think Judge has a chance. And the reason why is we've never seen someone hit at the clip that Judge does. For example, Judge's 162 game average, Kevin, is 49 homers.
It's definitely ridiculous what he's been doing. And he's been struggling with injuries, but the past few years, but this year he hasn't.
Oh no, the last 2 years he's played 148 and 145. The year before the 2020, he only played 28 games, but again, that's a shortened season. So maybe he plays a lot of games that year. He's played 100 games every year, except for his rookie season, which wasn't really his rookie season. Like, he only played 27 games, and that's when he was just called up. And the other year was 2020, when he couldn't even play 100 games. He played every game.
Yeah, so I found Judge, and he's at 218. So it just shows like it's gonna be a long time till we see someone hit.
But he's at 218 after 7 seasons, and even with those 7 seasons, 2 of them add up to 55 games. So it's really been only 6 seasons, and he's hitting 218.
Yeah, like I'm not saying, like I definitely like I was gonna say like he could probably do it, and there are guys. It's just like a much younger crowd that can do it because it will probably be 5 or maybe 7 years, maybe 10, till we see someone get close to 600 or 700.
So Judge hits 0.3 homers per game. That's crazy to me. 218 homers, 717 games, 0.3 homers per game. So if he plays, let's say, 2,000 games, which I think is entirely possible, He'll hit 608 homers.
608.
Yeah.
2,000 games. Dang.
Well, let me see how many games has Pujols played. Let me search it up.
I'm going to guess 4,000.
He's played 3,071.
Dang.
So, let me see how many games it have to be there. Well, let's times 2,400 maybe. Wow, if he plays 2,400 games and keeps this clip, he hits 729.
Judge?
Yeah, Judge.
Okay. Yeah. Which just shows the ridiculousness of Pujols and just how it's just a great time to witness this, baseball consciousness wise, because you have Pujols and you have Judge both setting incredible records.
But for him to hit 2,400 games, he had to play 14.8 more seasons if he played every year. Like basically
Yeah.
played the entire. It basically 15 seasons of him playing almost every game, and he's already 30. So he'd have to up his clip even more because he's missed games previously. So it's possible because he hit 60 this year that if he goes another 60 and another 60, like if we're getting like up there 58, 57 every year, we could see something. But Judge's career started late, so we'll have to see.
Yes, we will have to see, and I think that's a good point to leave off or end this episode. Thank you for listening, and make sure to check out all our other videos, and feel free to tweet at us. And thank you for listening to Outsiders Opinions.